single-purpose agriculture or horticultural structures.
I guarantee you, I'm going to say 50 or... Hey, what's up, everybody? We're back with another edition of the Two Bald Tires podcast. Now, this one may get a little bit over my head, because I've never been in a situation where I could do this. But I will say this. About a month ago, I came in. I was talking to Dylan downstairs. I was over in Catlettsburg, actually, and a buddy of mine who owns a plumbing company was telling me that he was actually outside. I stopped by and visited just for a minute, and he was working on a van. And I won't say the name or anything, but he said, man, I'm about fed up with all this used junk. It's about time to upgrade and get into some more dependable, because he said, without these vans, I can't get to the jobs. Right. And he was talking about, man, maybe buying 3 or 4. And you know, I didn't know how to answer him if it was a great, he had saw the podcast, wanted me to mention this to you, so that's why we're doing this episode. He's like, man, I wonder if I can get a break on actually buying more than one. I wonder if I get a break on my taxes. And I couldn't answer that, but guess what? I know somebody that can, and I know there's something, it's called Section something.
Section 179.
Now, see, this is getting over my head, but I'm going to let you take it from there. So if you were talking to that guy, he was in here now, how would you explain the benefits of buying several of those vans from him?
Well, so when a company buys a truck or a vehicle, they usually have to depreciate over time, so you outlay the money now, but you have to expense it over years on your taxes. So you're basically paying taxes and buying the vehicle up front and getting the tax benefits later.
Gotcha.
Section 179 allows an acceleration of the depreciation. So you get to depreciate and take a tax benefit from buying those vehicles quicker.
Who qualifies for that? Does it have to be? Does somebody have to have a company? Do they have to be a 401, whatever they have to be? They have to own the company in order to do that. I mean, could I do that? How's that work?
The company itself benefits from it.
Gotcha.
You know, yes, it has to be basically for business purposes when you buy the vehicle.
I got you. So they could come in and. So it can just be one vehicle. It don't have to be a fleet of vehicles.
It doesn't even have to be a vehicle, actually. I mean, it can be furniture, computers, software. There's all kinds of things that qualify for it. But one of the things that we see this time of year is companies, they want to upgrade their fleet, and especially so. This is the thing that really in December we get a lot of companies because hey, I'm buying the vehicle in December and I'm getting a tax benefit in April.
Gotcha.
So the December timeline is like December's a very busy month for, especially with companies, because hey, I if they buy it in January, they gotta wait till next April to get the benefit,
gotcha.
The tax benefit.
That's a year and a half away.
So you buy it November, December, and then in April you've immediately got the benefit that saved you some of the money. Because this guy he can't just finance probably 100% of. Say he buys 5 trucks, he's gonna have to have money down. I mean, no bank's gonna just go. Here you go.
Yeah, take it all.
So he's going to have to come out with some money out of his pocket,
right?
Which is hard on small businesses, and then he gets it gets a big tax savings in April, and okay, well then it's not quite as painful as it was.
Right. Now, what happens if, let's say, somebody comes in that has a smaller company or a big company that wants to come in and purchase 5, 6 of those things? It ain't like you're just going to have 5 fleet vans sitting out here on the lot, more than likely. What's the process? How long do they need to wait if y'all order them? How does that process actually work? Some people want it right then. Yeah. And unfortunately, that's not the case.
So, say you wanted to order 5 or 6 vehicles, and let's say these vehicles are very specialized. I would say we need to start working on next year soon, right?
Right.
Because we're going to have to order those things. And I would also say that most small businesses, the only way you can take advantage of this is you have to be profitable. So if you replace your whole fleet of vehicles, you may not have enough profit in 1 year to actually take advantage of it.
Right.
So I would say instead of replacing your whole fleet, once every 5 years, why not buy a new truck every December?
Yeah. Just kind of rotate them, take them out of commission as you go.
I get the bonus depreciation. It's going to save me in my taxes in April, and I get a new truck every year.
Man, what a great deal there.
It is. I mean, I have a lot of business owners that do that very thing. They reward themselves with a truck every December, you know.
If y'all see me out on the street, don't ask me how all this works, but I can give you a phone number that can lead you in the right direction. And
on that topic, you should consult with your accountant. I'm not an accountant.
Oh, no, but you're a businessman, and I know that you would never lead somebody in the wrong
Section
direction.
179 myself, but, you know, your accountant needs to verify that you can take advantage of Section 179.
Absolutely.
I cannot do that. I mean, even if you brought your taxes in, I probably still can't.
He's a better golfer than he is an accountant, I can tell you right now. But one thing you said, and we're going to get out of here, and I hope my wife is watching this, you said we can depreciate furniture. I'm on that one for sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Office furniture, computers, software. I've got the list here, but it's a wide
Grab that
range.
list and let's just go over it just real quick. We got about 30 seconds.
All right. Machinery and equipment, computers and off-the-shelf software, office furniture and fixtures, certain vehicles, subject to specific limits.
Right.
Qualified real property improvements to non-residential buildings, such as roofs, HVAC, fire alarm systems, and security systems. Single-purpose agriculture or horticultural structures.
I guarantee you, I'm going to say
Greenhouse?
50 or 60% of the people that own a business, I bet you don't know that you can write all that off like that. I mean, I didn't know half of that. I figured maybe a vehicle. But any more questions, like Jason said, go to your accountant first. Make sure you can qualify for those things. Second thing you need to do is drive down the hill right there. Talk to one of the salesmen downstairs. We'll get you hooked up. And thank you so much, pal. There you go. Y'all have a great day. Thank you so much.